me ask a little bit different direction. What effect does raising taxes have on the economy?
It stifles it.
How so?
It's a disincentive. We've just seen an example of that. They're increasing taxes in government to grow the size of government instead of reducing it, to do a bailout. They took tax dollars that were for basic governmental services and gave it to companies in the form of those bailouts, the $800 billion in bailouts, to the auto industry and all, to reward them for mismanagement. And the company who earned those tax dollars by good, prudent management, who made the right decisions, did the right cuts, did the cost containment, dropped product lines and vehicle lines that were non-productive or non-economically feasible. We punished them by taking their tax dollars and rewarding the guy who was the bad manager. That's wrong. I took the no tax pledge. We don't need any new taxes in this country. We need to contain government, reduce the deficit, get back to where we were. They think that they're printing money up there. At the rate we're going, in 10 years, we probably will not have enough revenues coming into this country to satisfy the interest on the debt they're running up. Trillions. I can't say it or spell it, but they use it every day. Their philosophy is, don't tax me, tax the man behind the tree. They're doing banking reform or banking regulation. In the legislation, it's got hidden taxes, hidden fees increases. That's all taxes. What does that do? Drive the cost of business up. Free enterprise system is under attack. The American dream is under attack. Our way of life is under attack.
Well, wouldn't it be better if the whole world were just run by a centralized government? We had this global economy and everybody got their fair share. Would that not be better?
Sir, don't get me started on that. Heck no. I mean, we've got enough problems. And sometimes I think that what we're faced with is a total disregard for the American dream and the free enterprise system.
There's an attack on the individual also.
Individual freedoms.
Individuality is seen as a negative,
yes.
Being an individual.
That's what made our country so beautiful. Go back. If you want to see where we've been, go back and look at those individuals who legally, who came across, risked everything, left their homeland, left their families, and came across that great ocean. It wasn't easy traveling back then, and came under the Statue of Liberty. Just think of what was going through their mind as they saw America for the first time. No way to communicate, hey mom, hey dad, sis, I made it safely. Into a new world. But it was a new land, America, land of opportunity. They began to live and experience the American dream. And to them, it was an opportunity to raise their family free from oppression, free from a government interfering in their business and telling them what to think, where to go to school, how to dress, how to act, and free from a government telling what they could own and couldn't own, whether or not they could move or couldn't move, and free from a government telling them the number of children they could or couldn't have. Wow. Wow. And here we are today, under attack from within. We've always said, think of this, geographically. The United States of America is situated geographically where an enemy can't physically reach us without coming across the oceans. We have Canada to our north, Mexico to our south. Those are the two land bridges. We protect that. We're safe physically. And there was coined an old term, I don't remember who said it, I have seen the enemy coming, and it is us. We can only be attacked from the enemy within. Our now way of life, our American dream, is being attacked from within in the form of the government. That's wrong. Our forefathers didn't envision government intrusion into our everyday lives like this. It was for the common good and the protection of the defense from foreign invaders.
Healthcare issues continue to be the cause of major contention. What are your observations or solutions?
Obamacare, the wrong way to go. Everything about it, it's got hidden, it's just totally wrong. And I think we need to repeal it. If you can't repeal it, then you starve it to death and look at meaningful health care reform. And there are some good things out there that surface during the healthcare limited debates that could be implemented. One, allow the group insurance companies to start selling across state lines. Be transportable. I mean, isn't that the free enterprise system? Let it all work. Do those sorts of things. There are things about pre-existing conditions that we shouldn't penalize, and we have to accept that as a way of life. We are living longer, but medicine is getting better. We need to look at some more medical malpractice reforms to ensure that we can contain some of those costs and reduce unnecessary examinations and things that are done to prevent from potential lawsuits. There's a lot that could be done. If you get the input from the citizens, from the medical community, and from the users, and from those who are paying the bill.
Internet, you've heard of it. Should anyone have the power to shut down the internet? And if so, why? And if not, why?
The internet has initially started as a government-sponsored program, as an experiment. But look what the free enterprise and the free market system has done to it. It's become competitive, it's growth-oriented, and it is innovative. It is the medium to communicate with. Any government intrusion on that, to me, smacks against our free speech. It's a way of communication. It's free speech. I think the internet providers can get together among themselves and determine, quote unquote, if there's a national emergency and you need to set aside a channel to communicate to emergency responders. But I can tell you, I'm not about to give that to one person to control, because the next thing you know, they'll want to control the media, they'll want to control, when I say the media, the print, then they'll want to control the electronic media, the cameras, and then you've got government censorship. We've destroyed our freedom of speech and our freedom of press. I'm very sensitive to that.
So you believe that people should have the right to say pretty much anything they please?
Yes, we fought for that.
Even if you don't agree with it?
Even if I don't agree with it. We have intelligent citizens out there. Let them hear the debate. Let them make the decision. Let them be informed, but let them have an opportunity to get all of the facts. Let them have an opportunity to do their homework and do their research. When you start controlling it, you start feeding to them only that which you want them to hear. That's wrong.
I can't think which branch of government was, though. There's an office now that is not allowing its people to look at any controversial websites. Can't look at controversial. And the government employees can no longer look at, I believe, the Drudge Report and other things that are deemed controversial because they offer different points of view than what the official line is.
When you start talking about censorship and then you superimpose on that government censorship, we're heading down the wrong way. That's why I say, and those government bureaucrats who run those agencies who feel that way, that's the scary part. That's what we have to put checks and balances on. And that's why I say, I've been there. I understand from background and experience the attempts that have been made on us. I'm ready to take that fight to Washington to make a difference. I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I'm not afraid to tell them like it is, and I'm not afraid to step on someone's toes. We are fighting for our American dream. We're fighting for our way of life. And I'm fighting so that my granddaughter, who experiences and offers that unconditional love, that joie de vivre, that livelihood, that bubbly personality, will have the opportunity to let it grow and nurture so that she can have a family and raise it. And we can continue with this experiment that was started in 1776.